What's up, everybody? We got some big news that we gotta jump into here on the official Pokemon news channel that is Bugcatcher Carter. The English set list for Brilliant Stars has officially been released. This is because product has now arrived at the distributors and people must have started opening this stuff, and we have confirmations about all of the cards, including the Trainer Vault, which contains 30 secret kind of unlisted cards. So let's jump in here to Poke Beach. As you can see, I jumped on just an hour ago and they had released Brilliant Stars English set list. Let's see what we have here. There's some highlights there at top, but let's gloss past those and we'll get into everything. So there is a 1 to 151 listed cards in the set, the main set. That's what that's being referred to. This is going to have all of your common, uncommon rares, and ultra rares of the non-secret, non-alternate, non-full art variety. And you'll see we got some cool ones here. It looks like we got Torterra. Wormadam. I've been playing with Wormadam a little bit in Arceus. I didn't know much about this Pokemon, but they aight. We have Shaman. Makes a pretty prominent appearance in this set. There's the V-Star Shaman as well. And we'll get to some more Shaman cards here in just a second. A Zarude V. And then you got your Charizard. People are going to be pumped about how much Charizard is present in this set. Obviously, Arceus and Charizard are kind of the leading man and lady of the release. In addition to Shaman and some others. Oh, I love this Magmar. This looks like a Komiya. I don't know this artist. Shinji Kanda. Love the artwork on this. This is unbelievable stuff. Gonna have to look up this artist later. We have an Entei, a Infernape, ooh, and a Simisear. Thought those were the same thing for a really long time. Now they got them both in the same set. This is gonna keep me confused. Ooh, Kingler VMAX. That's actually an awesome card. Would be sweet to see more Kingler in the future. A Lapras, a Crawdaunt, Empoleon. We've been seeing a lot of Empoleon. There was an awesome alternate art Empoleon in Battle Styles. Lumineon, a Pokemon I know little about, but there's a lot of Lumineon in this set. Raichu, Raikou, so the legendary dogs are probably all here. Ooh, Mewtwo. This might be one of our first Mewtwo's we've seen in Sword and Shield. Am I wrong? Is this the very first one? I gotta check myself here. So there was the Mewtwo in the Celebrations Classic Collection, yes, of course, but that's not really a Sword and Shield era card. Folks, I think we're getting our first Mewtwo, and there might be more Mewtwo coming soon based on some of the rumblings that I've heard under the surface. And a like alternate art Mewtwo card at some point would really blow my brain wide open, you feel me? Love this art though. This art is actually worthy of a full art alternate art type card. It looks very intense. And it looks almost like Mewtwo is like ripping up the card. Like the card can't even contain his aura. Sick. Granbull. Claydol. Some good ones here. Dusknoir. Whimsicott. Ooh, there's a Whimsicott V-Star. A Mimikyu V and VMAX. Same Mimikyu V we've seen before. Sometimes cards reappear, but in a different set. I have noticed that. Flygon. Oh, Throwing Sock. Couple of good boys. Oh, this is another one by Conda. Awesome artist. Wow. How long has this artist been around? I'm digging it. Forgive me, but I gotta go down this rabbit hole. Conda. This might be the very first. This might be a debut for this artist. I think it is. My goodness. I'm very pumped to have Shinji Kanda. These are the first two cards. They've already caught my attention. I am infatuated with this art style. It reminds me of Komiya, but it is a little bit more intense, I would say. Wow. Very cool. Okay, let's keep going. We're almost to the good stuff. Hang in there, guys. Honchkrow. Woo! Get ready for some Haunch. A Haunchy boy. Agron VMAX. He's over there just cheering on the Raiders. We have, yeah, I know Zamazenta makes an appearance here, but no Zacian. A long-lost brother, the prodigal son Zacian, does not wander his way into the set. And, ooh, is this a Komiya? Oh my gosh, that's an amazing Komiya card. A Farfetch'd. I love this card. I'll grade it. Don't tempt me. I'll do it. I'll grade it. I'll grade a couple of them. You watch. Whoa. This is a very cool art. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Miki Tanaka. Some amazing artwork. You got to pay attention to the regular set list, guys. Don't forget that there's like a couple hundred cards just a part of the set. They're not rare. Like, you'll get them. Anyone will get them. And some of them are fantastic. Don't forget. Don't sleep on that, you know? All right. We get through our trainers. Now we're into the secret rares. I'm not 100% sure that this is correct here because there's some full arts on this secret rares list. And typically full arts aren't listed beyond the regular set list. But forget the details about that for a second. Here are, you know, your high price goods. Let's get into it. We got a full art Shaman V, a full art Charizard V. I talked about full arts in the past video. You know, they just don't really catch my eye anymore. They're colorful, but they all look the same. Now you got your alternate art Charizard. We've seen plenty of this card floating around Instagram. Everybody opened it up from Starbirth. He's fighting Venusaur. He's got a clear type advantage, and from the looks of it, he's got the high ground. So this really will be no contest. And this is a beautiful card. The gloomy setting, the perspective's huge, I feel like, on these cards. Just the way that Charizard is so front of frame, but Venusaur is almost the focus. It's very unique. There's embers and vines kind of in a cross clash of grass, fire, madness. Then you got Lumineon in the full art and Lumineon in the alternate art. This one looks precious to me. It's beautiful. He's swimming around what looks to be some sort of colorful coral reef type atmosphere. There's a splash, a ripple above their head, and a real chill face going on. Kind of just a pleased, content look, enjoying life. There's no trash. It looks like a safe space. I want this card. This card looks really cool. Pikachu Full Art V. A lot of kind of lens flare looking effects going on there. And a Raichu Full Art V. There you go. Granbull Full Art V. Whimsicott Full Art V. Honchkrow Full Art V. And then you got the Honchkrow alternate art with all the baby haunches. Murkrows, I guess those would be by Honchkrow's side. Honchkrow based on the 1920s gangster Al Capone. I hope it was the 20s. I gotta fact check myself. I'm just so afraid of the comments, honestly. Al Capone. Yeah, he was around in the 20s, so I'm good enough. Come on. Based on 1920s gangster. What an incredible Pokemon origin. And also just the real feathery, furly like neck thing takes it to another level of glamour and style and opulence. Love that card. Definitely gonna have to have it. Here's our full art Zamazenta, Flygon, Arceus. This one's cool. I like that they did pink in the background with Arceus. It's fitting with just how powerful but delicate and serene this Pokemon seems to be. And then the alternate art Arceus, which this looks to be the map from the game down below. It's a cool card. Kawaii does a lot of awesome art for Pokemon. I think I'm more interested in the Honchkrow, if I'm 100% honest, but I love this card as well. Then we got some trainers here. Barry, Charon's Care, Cynthia's Ambition, Kindler, Fireboy? Sure. Marnie's Pride. People love Marnie. What is the obsession with Marnie? Somebody fill me in. And Roseanne's Backup. Then we get into our Rainbow Secret Rares, Shaman V-Star. So it looks like the V-Stars are kind of becoming the focal point for rainbow secret rares instead of VMAXs. It used to be, you know, VMAXs were the cards that would be commemorated with that treatment, but no longer. Perhaps it might be V-Stars that are getting the rainbow treatment. Here's Charizard V-Star, rainbow rare. This is going to be a chase card. Everyone's going to want to have it. The alternate art's going to be better, and it will probably be more expensive based on what we've seen from Evolving Skies and Fusion Strike. Those alternate arts have surpassed rainbow rares, but it seems like every rainbow rare Charizard still is going to be hype city. So look out for that. Don't overpay out the gate. Wait for those prices on singles to come down, or just go out and buy packs and try and pull it yourself in the early days while those prices are a little extreme. The Arceus, this will be a card people want. V-Star, Rainbow, some Rainbow Trainers, and then you got 3 gold Pokemon with the Galarian Birds. They're getting a lot of run in the Sword and Shield set, and I know they were a big part of the DLC in whatever that game was. I think just Sword and Shield, right? But now I've moved on to Arceus fully, and I haven't looked back. So we don't see these Galarian Birds in that game, but they're still awesome. Are these as good as the alternate art versions from Chilling Reign? Nah, but they're tight. It would be awesome to collect these 3 as a set, because the nice thing about the gold or rainbow or full art treatments is they look really good when you put them together. There's a very cohesive artistic style. That can be nice. Arceus, V-Star in the gold, and then here we go. This is what everyone's talking about. This is what makes this set a little bit different from previous sets that we've seen in the Sword and Shield era, and that's the Trainer Gallery. Similar to how Shining Fates, is that what it was called? Had a shiny gallery, secret vault, right? Where there was a different set of cards that existed as a subset of the set that could be pulled. Or how Celebrations did the Classics collection. It is my guess that these cards will be positioned where the reverse foil card is typically positioned, meaning you could pull a Trainer Gallery card and an additional ultra rare or secret rare from the same pack if it was a really great pack, or just whatever your regular rare card ends up being. This is how Cosmic Eclipse was structured. This is also how Vivid Voltage was structured with the amazing rares. Those came in that reverse foil position. It makes your pull rates feel a little bit beefed up. You'll get more out of a box, at least it will feel that way. And this leads me to believe that this will be a much hyped set, and one that everyone is going to want to open, maybe for longer than some of the previous ones. I'm getting really tapped out on Evolving Skies, despite how many hot cards are in there. It's so hard to pull them. I've opened a couple boxes where I had 6 ultra rares in total, and that gets a little discouraging. So this one, although not approximating what Celebrations was able to do to your confidence, I think will be somewhat of a confidence boost, because there's 30 amazing cards here that you can pull in addition to the regular pull rates of ultra rares that you would have gotten from a booster box or some assortment of blisters. Let's look at these. These come from VMAX Climax, which I know a lot of people opened. I haven't had the chance. They will not have this silver border. They will have a yellow border. I heard OKJ Love say that, you know, objectively, that's just not as good of a look. I'm probably going to have to agree with him. The silver doesn't conflict with any of the colors going on in the actual scene that's being depicted, where yellow, it's a little bit more of an abrasive color. You know, some of them might look good with the yellow border. Certainly not all of them, where the silver is much more subdued and subtle. So picture these with a yellow border. That's what we'll be seeing in English. We have the Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon combo with their guy Bill or Ted. Excellent Adventure Time. I don't remember any of these characters' names, so forgive me right off the top. I actually think this Octillery card is one of the coolest artworks. The way the blues contrast the red really gives a huge pop of focus and excitement to Octillery, who's just chilling in a bucket. It looks like they're in Norway or somewhere in Scandinavia, the way that those mountains come jutting out of the water, and the warm dress of the trainer here leads me to believe this is somewhere cold. Love this card. We have Zekrom, cool. Dusknoir. This Dedenne is kind of a, what's that game? Splatoon inspired card? I don't know. It looks like everything's getting inked up. Very comic book style, but very colorful and very fun. I like it. Alchemy, a unique art style here. It's very soft. It looks like it's giving me kind of like Wind Waker vibes. I don't know. Am I wrong there? I like it though. The lighting effect coming down from the ceiling. They're on this romantic dinner. Can't exactly tell what's going on here, but I like this card. Ariados. All right. Houndoom. That's intense. Cool. Eevee. Just frolicking in some papers, some newspapers. Oranguru always has fire cards, and this is not an exception. I love the colors here. I just think it's super colorful and super fun. It's got major California hippie vibes, van life vibes, going coast all the way down Highway 1, whatever the story is here, I'm here for it. I think it's a great looking card. Now we get into some of the VV Maxes from this trainer collection. Boltund, Sylveon. The VMAX Sylveon, it's good. Sylveon is looking huge in this one for sure. I just really love the Evolving Skies Sylveon VMAX. They're both really cool cards though. A scary, creepy Mimikyu, kind of horror style. Nice. And then the big, cute, chunky Mimikyu, reminiscent of the chunky Pikachu in a lot of ways. But this trainer's just taking a nap on that luscious belly. I think the Urshifu cards, they did an amazing job on the VMAXs of these. Really good job here. The synchronicity. This one, though, is possibly better. Very cool. He's holding them in his hand. A lot of motion going on. The eyes of Urshifu make him look really menacing, but he still feels controlled. Nice artwork. I have to think that any Umbreon is going to be very popular, and so this Umbreon VMAX, I don't know that it'll be as valued as the Umbreon VMAX All Art Evolving Skies, but who knows? Let's wait and see, because this is a pretty memorable card. Umbreon's so cute. Just an awesome Pokemon. One of the most popular for sure. And then there's just some more full art trainers in here. You might be able to pull 2 full art trainers from a single pack based on what I'm gathering here. And then 2 of the black and gold ultra secret rares from VMAX Climax. But they just did the single strike and rapid strike Urshifu. So we don't see the Pikachu or Rayquaza or Duraludon or whatever the other ones were. That's fine. I'm assuming those other ones will make their way into a future set. But for now, it's these black gold cards. There is just a lot going on in this set. I guess if I'm going to give it a summation, I'm saying you are going to be opening these packs having no clue what's coming out of it, because it could be so many things. It could be a gold secret rare, a rainbow secret rare, alternate art, or these trainer character secret rare type cards. In addition to that, there's just a lot of full art trainers. And there's some awesome cards in the main set that you're going to be looking at. And a bunch of full art cards. Not to mention Charizard, Arceus, Umbreon, some of the most popular Pokemons that the IP has to offer. I have to think that this set is going to be flying off the shelves, especially on opening weekend. Try not to overpay, guys. Be patient. They're going to print this thing to the fullest extent that they can. I have to believe that. You've noticed that there's plenty of Evolving Skies and Fusion Strike product out there now, even though those sets were harder to come by when they first released. So just hang in there. Go out on opening day, try and snag a few packs, but don't go overpaying on eBay or resale sites. Be patient, and especially when it comes to singles, just know that there's always a massive swell of interest in the first month, and that will die out. Those cards will become a lot cheaper. For the sake of your wallet, you got this. Hopefully you get some awesome pulls when you are able to find product, and I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of that on Instagram and YouTube. This looks like an amazing set. Go check it out on PokeBeach.com if you want to take a closer look yourself. This has been Bugcatcher Carter signing out. Peace.
Pull the shiny Charizard, I'm feeling so alive, yeah. I am like a legendary flying